Jane Doe number 2 just took the stand and the courtroom energy is shifting fast.
Was arguably the second most important witness in this case behind Cassandra Ventura, alleged victim number 1. There were parts of her testimony that seemed to support the transportation to engage in prostitution charge, namely that she would be transported to different areas by Combs and his staff for purposes of sex work. I'm not getting sex trafficking. There's a little bit of maybe financial control.
It supports a prostitution charge, but Jesse's not sure it's trafficking. Even financial control seems thin.
I can't tell you that much about the jurors' faces, except to say that I think the prosecution and the judge are concerned that some jurors are going pro-Diddy, and he's not only nodding at the jurors, but the jurors may be nodding at him.
Jurors nodding at a defendant? That's rare, and the judge had to step in, told Diddy on the record to stop the nods. That's courtroom psychology in full view.
It's not speculation, it's not like reading people's faces.
So the judge basically admonished Combs and told Mark Agnifilo, his defense attorney, he's nodding at the jury. It's not allowed. Either I will give an instruction to this jury that you will not like, or I will kick him out of the courtroom. And particularly problematic. Did you see him doing this?
Now this is where it gets tricky. Diddy isn't just looking at the jury, he's communicating silently.
It's a kind of like high five. It's a kind of a visual high five.
That kind of body language, it builds rapport. Even without words, it tells jurors, we're good. But the court saw it and shut it down.
By Nicole Westmoreland was devastating, I thought. Beyond just this sort of gotcha moment that he may not have been in town in Los Angeles when he allegedly dangled her off the balcony. Instead, he was at the Trump International Hotel having a $280 breakfast.
This is Diddy's alibi moment. And it hits hard. Not just a timeline issue, but a credibility blow to a serious claim. If prosecutors placed him in LA and he was actually in NYC, that could open the door to a mistrial. Or worse.
There was some not laugh out loud because that would be inappropriate, but there were some real gotcha moments that Westmoreland was able to draw out of. She kept saying things like, she said, are you lying? And she said, can you repeat the question? Or I can't embrace that entire sentence. She was so evasive.
It wasn't loud, but it hit. A few quiet laughs, a few raised eyebrows, and the energy in the room shifted. If you're watching body language, this cross-exam landed. It didn't break her, but it exposed cracks.
And Nicole Westmoreland is, I'm going to give her the award so far, other than Alexander Shapiro, as the best lawyer in the case. Because every time she stepped up to the plate, the witness has been like, oh God, make it stop.